Hey guys, giving it a few minutes to get some more people in here. Hopefully we have sound. Hey Jamie. Gonna give it just another minute and then we'll play the intro and get started. Hi Michelle. Yay! We have sound. Okay. Hi Amanda. Okay. Hi Louise. Hi Francesca. All the way from Colorado. Okay, a couple of little things and we'll get started on today's project. I have a link below in the video, guys, and it is for a petition signing, and I am going to ask that all of my viewers go and sign that petition. A lot of us crafters are going to be caught up in this FTC sweep of COPPA, and that is the Child Online Protection Act. I forgot the exact name of it, but it's COPPA. And some of us could lose our YouTube channels, or we can mark all of our videos acceptable for kids. But if we do that, then you guys won't be able to comment. You won't be able to have a chat. You won't be able to have notifications. Many things. It's going to restrict a lot of things that you guys can do. And it really stinks. It stinks for us because we can mark our channels that we are not for kids, but then if the FTC decides that this looks like a ball and it is appealing to kids, then I am in violation and I could be fined up to $42,000 per video that I did not mark correctly. Even though it may not be appealing to a child, to me, if they determine that it is appealing to a child to them, I'm in violation. We don't have any, they didn't give us any guidelines to go by. We have two options. We are either for kids or we are not for kids, and those are our options, and either one that we choose, we have a bad side on. We either have the side where we mark it and we mark it incorrectly, or we have a side where we mark it and are somewhat safe, but then you guys can't find us. We are basically ghost on YouTube. And if we're not commercially viable for YouTube, YouTube can scratch our channels altogether. So make sure you go sign that petition, and that's all I'm going to say on it till I have more information and I get more research. But we have until December the 10th to comply, and they will start sweeping and fining us January 1. So please, please, please make sure that you guys go and sign that petition. if you want to keep your crafting channels. So because we're the ones getting caught, main ones getting caught in that sweep. Because we're on the border, because some of our stuff does appeal to children, and we are left to try to determine which ones those are. So today's video probably does appeal to children, but it is not made for children because it is being cut on a Cricut machine, which is for adults, and sharp objects could be used, and it's not for kids. Anyway, it's a really quick video today because I didn't want to tie up your Saturdays. I know that it's a busy time of the year, and I want to make sure that you guys get to learn how to do this and then get back to your crafting for your craft fairs and things like that for Christmas. Let's go over, before I go and put this together, and show you guys. This is an SVG. It is on the SVG tab under the exclusive tab on craftingwithapril.co. It is a file for monthly supporters only. Let's go over and take a look at it. And here it is, and all I've done is upload it, and I'm going to show you a blank one. This one doesn't have anything on it. When you upload it, it's going to look just like this. So once you get it in, this is how it's going to look. The first thing that you want to do is ungroup it, because I made this in Escal and we don't have a score option. It's all cut lines, and you have to fix that. These two lines right here are going to stay where they're at, and they are going to stay on cut. All of the others are grouped together, so all you have to do is go to line type and hit score, and it should change all of those. This long line here, which is actually not a score, this is just a guideline, and I'll show you that when we get there. And these are the scores. Once you've done that, you're going to select it all, and you have to attach it, and then it is ready. Now you can put any decor on it that you want, and I'll show you that this is one size. This is the 9.25. This one can be printable. So you can do this in printable. I'm just going to say the smaller you go, the lighter weight paper you need. Because the heavier your cardstock, the more difficult it's going to be to put together and to form. So if you're going to be using, I'm using close to my heart paper, and this size was a little difficult, so I would not go smaller than that unless I was using paper, some decorative paper. And you could use copy paper for this, but I am using cardstock. So this is the size, the large size that I have, and I'll show you those here in just a second. But you can go in and add writing, do whatever you want, and make these, and you can color them. You can do print and cut if you keep it in that size guideline. So tons of things that you can do with this. And let's go overhead. And this is the large one. Okay, and this is the one that we're working with today. This is the small one, and I put writing on it, and I started coloring it, but I ran out of time. I was up to 4 a.m. trying to figure out what YouTube was doing to us. But you can color these in, do all sorts of things to them. The easiest way to explain this is you don't want to fold this score line here. This is just a guide of where you're going to glue on the ends. But it's almost like the pillow boxes. And I'm just going to kind of use my finger and push up right here as I squeeze it to get that score started. And I'm just going to form that curved line. Just like that. Okay? And you're going to do that. There are one on each side, and there are 2 of those on each strip. Just trying to get it to curve for me. Once you get that little curve going, you can kind of pinch it and coax it just a little bit. And I'm going to flip it over and get that side. You just want to get that little angle right there. And then you can flatten it back out. And you're going to do the same to each strip. It's a pretty quick. And if you're going to color them, I would probably color them prior to putting them together. But I was just playing around with this one, and I did the poinsettias, and it only does the half. It depends on where you place them. These are inside what I call the eyes of the score lines. These are the inside, and these are on the, leaving the eyes blank. So you can do it both ways, and you can decorate the whole thing. You can just cover the whole thing with a print and cut or drawing. And again, just flatten it back out. You're just kind of creating a memory for it because you're going to need that in the next steps. Super easy, super simple to do. This one I put a bell in, and I will cover that too. You could put a bell or a candy in it, but keep in mind they're probably going to have to tear it apart to get it out. So if you're going to put anything in it, maybe just a bell just for sound. My cardstock is just a little too stiff for this. And like I said, I am using close to my heart. So I'm going to say 65 pound is going to work better than 80 for these guys. But I just didn't have any. Well, I probably do. I just didn't find it. But you won't have near as much work into it if you use the 65 pound as I'm having here. Okay. So now I have those. Now you want to take two of these. Oh, fuzzy there. And this is where you want to glue because it's going to have some stress. I'm going to say don't use your tape runners for this. I left the top off of that. I left my pen out, and I've got to clean that. Now, well, that one I didn't. I don't have any glue. I lost my pen. There it is. So we're just going to glue up to that score line there. And that's what that score line is for, is just a guide. And we're going to make a circle. And you only want to do two of these. You want to leave one straight. Have one here. And then we're going to glue this one. And here's where the trick comes in, guys. We're going to take one of these circles and we're going to drop the other one right inside. Okay? Just like that. That's what you want. Then you're going to take the one you have not glued, and just so you guys can see, you're going to go in beside this one and out the bottom. And then you're just going to fold it over that one and right in down beside it. Okay? And pull it through. So you guys can see that. You put one inside of the other, and then you hook them together almost like making an A here. You want to make sure that your seam is to the inside on that one. It's inside on that one. And then you're going to glue these two together. And then you're going to turn that seam to the inside. You want to make sure all your seams are inside. So I'm just going to kind of rotate that. Okay, so now all my seams are inside, and then you're just going to take where you had your scores and you're going to squeeze them. Okay? And you're just going to go around and squeeze all 6 sides, and that last one can get a little bit tough. You don't want to push down like that, it'll flatten it back out. And this is why the 65-pound is a little bit easier. The further you go with it, the tighter it's going to become. Just pinch it and play with it, and you'll get it to form. And the last one, that's going to be the toughie. There we go. And then you're going to go around and walk your finger around and make sure that you get your curves and crisp them up just a little bit. Before you do that first one, once you have them all looped, if you want to put something inside of it before you start folding these, I call them the eyes. Before you start folding the eyes, put whatever you want on the inside, because it's going to be locked together at this point. You can undo it just by simply flipping them out like you would a pillow box, and then you can open it back up. So you can get back in there, but it's just going to be difficult. How cute is that? And then you can color them with your markers. Like I said, if I was going to color them, I would do it prior, but you can see how cute and quick and easy that is. Yes, Amanda, you can stamp on it. That's what I was going to do. I used the Stampin' Up! Chalk marker on this, and I was like, you know what? I should have stamped images on it, because it's still firm enough that I could do some small stamps in these areas, or you can stamp it before you actually put it together as well. But super simple, super quick and easy. This video is not for children, but you can do this with your children. Maybe that will cover me. Hi, Sue. So super easy, simple. Do you guys have any questions, any design space issues? I told you this would be a quick and simple video today, because I know it's the busy time of the year, and I'm trying to keep them quick and simple for you guys so that you can go on with your crafting and get your holiday stuff done, because I know that everybody is slammed with making their gifts, their boxes, their tags, and their craft fair paraphernalia. All right. So again, guys, please give a thumbs up, like and share the video, and don't forget to click on that link below, and please sign that petition so that we don't get caught up in any sweeps, and we get to keep our channels. All right, you guys, and this drawing design is in Design Space. I just added it. Again, you're just going to upload it and change your scores to scores, and then you're going to attach. Yes, he does. Like I said, let them color on it. Let them do their own handwritings on them. You can do tons of stuff with these. But I would go with probably a paper. If you're going to go this size, go with paper. But this size, making it 11.5, very easy. They squeeze together and go together much easier. The smaller you go, the tougher it is. So, but these are super simple, and they can be pulled back out. I say that, but I forgot to show you guys that. You can pull it back out. Get one side, then you can push the other, and you can basically undo it to the point of adding something into it and then squeezing them back. Very easy. And now you've got a little bit of space, and all you do is just push it down on the inside and stick it in that space. I don't have one out here. And then you're just going to squeeze them all back. But like I said, the larger ones, they squeeze back much easier than the smaller ones. So just be aware of that. If you go to the print and cut size, use paper. All right, you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I will see you on Monday at 7 p.m. Not sure what we're going to do yet. I'm working on it this weekend. So we'll get together on that one. And let's see. Oh, the Cricut sale, I believe, is still the buy one, get one. Make sure you guys take advantage of that. The link is down below, or you can get that from the group as well. Yeah, I did. I put a bell in this one too. This one has a bell in it. This is the Cricut Nordic paper here in this one. I love the way this one came out too. So you can use your pattern papers, you can make your own patterns, you can draw on them, you can color them. There are just tons of options that you can do. But if you're using the pattern paper and stuff, remember, don't go small with it. Keep it at the 11.5. And you can pop a hole in there or just run a ribbon through, right through it here, and hang it. Very easy. Very, very, very easy. All right, you guys go and have a great Saturday. Don't forget to post your crafts. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Patreons and Ko-fi supporters. I greatly appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will catch you on Monday.